UKM has stipulated that there are 8 different niche areas where we have to specialize in our research as a research university. So the first niche, it's called challenges to nation building. The most important part of making sense or understand nation building is to understand that we have 2 major challenges. We want to modernize economically and we want to modernize politically. Economically, we want to achieve economic development, which means that we want growth. The question is, people want distribution. We don't want growth where the rich become richer, the poor becomes poor. So I lead a team to request or to apply for funds under the LRGS on a topic relating to social cohesion as a part of nation building. What is social cohesion? Social cohesion is a situation where there are divided communities, differentiated society. So we can never get them united because they're all different. But they agree at one thing. They agree to disagree, which means that you do your own thing, I will respect. I do my own thing, you have to respect. So I think this is what I see as the job of my institute and the niche in UKM, to investigate. We have enjoyed quality of life, but we are still unhappy. Why? This is why we have to find out. When I took over the niche in 2007 as a head of that niche, I decided to change the main theme so that it suits what we are doing in UKM and our strength in social science and humanities. We have some 700 lecturers involved because it involves 3 or 4 faculties and 5 or 6 institutes, which are social science and humanities oriented. The chairman of this Majlis Professor Negara, or the National Council of Professors, is Professor Zakri, who is a special advisor to the Prime Minister, scientific advisor. I am the deputy chairman. So I look after all the 14 clusters that we have. I don't belong to any cluster, but I advise many clusters. So I'm not only associated with the social science type of cluster, a lot of science cluster request me to give them ideas and advice, because even though we have clusters, people in the social science need the scientists. How can you study urban problem without asking the scientists to explain to us the problem of engineering, of water and all this? So we have to combine. And the same with scientists. When you talk about nuclear, how do you deal with this demonstration? It's not, the demonstration is never in a textbook in physics. It must be in political science. So which means that the scientists must get together with social science. So that is my job in Majlis Professor Negara. So I think for the first time they realize that. So now their role is not to ask for money, but to share their opinion. We have a project, we call it Professors Meeting the People, with Felda Scheme people, with the youth, and many more projects that involve the general public. We are also involved in clarifying and also helping in policy formulation. So we do policy papers for all sorts, like about food, about floods, depending on the expertise.